Have you ever looked up at the night sky and been mesmerized by the moon? For centuries, the moon has captivated humanity with its ethereal glow and mysterious allure. People stood in awe as they witnessed this unprecedented celestial event. Day or night, the moon was always there, a constant presence in the sky. But now it had taken on a new color, a color that symbolized both wonder and fear. But what if I told you that one day the moon was not in the sky? Theories abounded, but no one could say for sure what had caused the moon to turn blue. As she walked, she could have sworn she heard the whispers of the trees, urging her to keep moving forward. Suddenly, she stumbled upon a clearing, and in the center of the clearing was a small cottage that seemed to glow with an otherworldly light. As Sarah approached the cottage, the door opened and a woman emerged. A woman who seemed to know Sarah's every thought. The world rejoiced as the familiar white moon returned, casting its gentle light over the planet. But none were more pleased than Sarah, for she knew that she had not only saved the moon, but also herself. She had become the hero of her own story. Some whispered of alien intervention, while others spoke of natural phenomena they couldn't quite explain. You must protect the moon from those who seek to destroy it. As Sarah stood in the clearing, contemplating her next move, she felt a surge of determination. She may have been just a girl, but she was also the guardian of the moon, and she would not fail in her duty. With that, the woman vanished and Sarah found herself in possession of a strange staff that hummed with power. Realizing that her dreams had been more than just dreams, Sarah knew she had to act. She had to find a way to restore the moon to its former glory, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, hope can prevail. The enigmatic blue moon, once a symbol of fear and uncertainty, now represented the triumph of good over evil, of light over darkness. Animals that had always been active at night suddenly became nocturnal, seeking shelter during the day. Plants that had thrived in the sunlight wilted under its strange new light. Along the way, she faced many challenges and made some unlikely friends who aided her on her journey. With each step she took, Sarah grew more confident in her abilities. She learned that she was stronger and braver than she had ever imagined. The balance of nature was being disrupted in ways that no one could have predicted. The truth, however, lay in a much simpler, though no less astonishing fact. Not just vanished into thin air, and when it reappeared, it was a brilliant shade of blue. Imagine the shockwaves this would send throughout the world. As the moon turned a brilliant shade of blue, an eerie silence fell over the planet. Scientists were baffled. They scrambled to find an explanation for this sudden transformation. Ever since the moon had turned blue, Sarah had been plagued by strange dreams. Dreams of a world where the sun never shone and the blue moon was the only source of light. In her dreams, she was a guardian of the moon tasked with protecting it from those who wished to do it harm. When she woke from these dreams, she felt a sense of foreboding, a feeling that something was terribly wrong. As days turned into weeks, the blue moon became a part of everyday life. People adapted to the new normal, finding ways to incorporate the blue moon into their daily routines. Farmers adjusted their planting schedules based on the moon's unusual cycle. Lovers carved the shape of the blue moon into their anniversaries. Even the skeptics had to admit there was something undeniably beautiful about the moon's new hue. As the blue moon shone brightly in the night sky, strange things began to happen around the globe. But the world wasn't the only thing that changed. And then there was Sarah, a young girl who lived in a small town far away. One night, Sarah decided to follow her dreams and ventured out into the forest under the eerie glow of the blue moon. "You are the guardian," the woman said, her voice echoing with wisdom. But how could one young girl possibly hope to achieve such a monumental task? And so began Sarah's quest to return the moon to its rightful place in the sky. In the end, it was Sarah who restored the moon to its place in the sky. And so the tale of the blue moon became a legend passed down through generations. Now, whenever the moon turns a brilliant shade of blue, people are reminded of the courage of one young girl who dared to follow her dreams and in doing so save the world.